Hi, I'm Aarti Uppal. Welcome to my life page. I'm a graphic designer. Today we'll be talking about graphic design. But before that, I'd like to share something about my journey with you. I've studied in Sacred Heart Convent, Ludhiana from 1st to 10th, the school which inspired me to do better. It inculcated me a love of art and science at the same time. So I started with science as my school in my high school. I was a medical student, gave all my entrance exams, and then art school happened. So I graduated in graphics from Government College of Arts, Chandigarh, with my subjects being photography, printmaking, painting. So these are the basics, building blocks of which helped me as my profession as a graphic designer. I went on to do my masters in English from Punjab University, which helped me with my English skills, with my communication skills, with my appreciation of English literature, which came in very handy when I joined my first job with the Cosmopolitan magazine with the India Today group. You must have heard of graphic designers, oh, I have to design a book, I have to design a logo. Graphic design is not that small a space. Anything that you see designed, whether be it a logo, whether it's a hoarding or a book or a brochure, all that falls under graphic design. So we can divide it into major categories like branding, publishing design, and even like a personal design when you do stationery and all for people who want to use it for their personal use. So for branding, you will come across design requests like somebody wants their logo design, somebody wants and all the collaterals that go with it, a letterhead, a visiting card. Now, when you're going for such a design, you have to have some very clear ideas and knowledge about colors, how the colors are to be used, what kind of typography is to be used. Typography is fonts. Some fonts look good, others don't. Some are industry specific. So all that comes under graphic design. First and foremost is design. Now, design is a very wide term. Design means a composition or the holistic view of a good, well laid out product. So a part of design is layout. Now, what do you understand by layout? When we talk in terms of publishing design, a layout would mean, say, in one page of a magazine, where you put where you put the picture, where you put the headline, and how you put the text forms the layout. But now layout is not limited just to a magazine page. A layout could be a layout of an ad. It could be layout of a box. First and foremost is, of course, creativity. Now, creativity is something that can be inherent in you, but it is also a skill that you can enhance. Enhance it by looking at other people's work, constantly trying innovative ideas, moving out of your comfort zone and doing. The biggest positive I see is no monotony. It is not a 9 to 5 desk job that you go in and do the same thing day in and day out. Every day throws up new challenges. Every day throws up new interesting projects. So there is no monotony. One day you could be designing somebody's logo. Next day you could be designing a box for, a new product that has come out. A third day you could be collaborating with an artist, making an installation for them. The fourth day you could be designing an app. So as long as you keep your skills updated, your work ethics in place, you will get more and more interesting projects to work on. First, we'll talk about the money aspect. It gives you big money, but the challenges are also there. Are payment schedules. Not always you will find clients who pay up on time. You will come across clients that will never pay you for the work you have done. So you have to factor that in. So pick up small projects will give you immediate returns, and pick up large projects which have longer time schedules, which have payments coming up in 3 months time or 4 months time. Pick up projects which pay you 5,000 rupees, and pick up projects that give you 50,000 rupees. Pick up a whole range which will accrue to your income over time. So you do not have 1 month without some money coming into you. I usually get up in the morning, do my exercises, have my breakfast, and I usually get down to work by 10:30, 11. I first try to finish up my phone calls. If I have to call up my clients or call up my vendors, I usually try and finish that within 1.5 hours or so. And then I check my mails. If any mails need to be answered, I do that first. And then I get down to all my design projects which I'm working on. I take a break around lunchtime. Sometimes I have lunch, sometimes I don't. Even if I don't have lunch, I take a break from my computer. I'll either read or I'll lie down for a little while, relax, drink coffee, call up some friends, talk to them. And then when I get back to work, then I work on projects which are not required immediately, but they are long-term projects or they are my research projects. I do some projects for my own self also, design projects which I might use later. And then I spend some time researching on that or going through websites which I find inspiring, going through news websites on graphic design, newsletters that I subscribe to. If there is something new happening, some new fonts have come out, what are the new trending designs that are doing the rounds, updating my LinkedIn, updating my social media, because that is very important today, because that's how you keep in touch with your client base and get new work. I do try to spend some time during the day sketching, because it is and working whenever you want to. There's a lot of hard work, but it is fun hard work. It is something, but the end of the day, when you bring out a good design, you are happy with yourself. When you see the book that you designed in the bookshelf when you walk into Crossword, it is a good feeling. When you see the hoarding that you did for a client on the highway, it is a good feeling. It is this feeling that you work for. All the best, make a good choice, and wish you all the best for whatever you do in your future. Thank you.